Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm standing in front of Chris's bus. We're going to show you a little bit of the inside of his bus today and the progress we've made. It is a gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful day today. Good morning. I'm going to show you some progress on the walls. I showed you the walls yesterday without any plywood on them. But now we've got the 3/4 plywood on Mr. Chris's walls. Have a little bit to do on that side back there. So probably about 40. Oh, hi Chris.
Oh, hello.
About maybe 35-40 minutes on this side, and then we'll start on the other side, which hasn't been started yet, as you see. So I think today we'll be able to wrap up all the walls, no problems.
I have a drawing of the cabinets that I'm going over on the computer right now. I had them done last night. This is what we're looking at for the cabinets. This is the chest freezer, maybe spice racks on the front because the chest freezer goes further back. It's not as deep as the 25 inches as the countertop.
Yeah.
Of course, we want to keep that level throughout. This is apron sink we got for the bus, 10 inches deep. So just centered that. And then right now trying to figure out how to do these cabinets here. This is the
stove.
Yeah, the stove. So it'll only go about halfway. I haven't went out to the garage and measured the height of it, but we'll have storage underneath there too.
Cool. Okay. So, feeling like we're getting something done here?
It is pretty crazy to see that it's getting to this point. It feels like what I always describe to people is it feels like a mountain, but as you're climbing, it gains 2,000 feet of altitude every single day. So it's like a mountain you're trying to climb, but you feel like you'll never achieve the goal. But now that we're getting to this point, it's starting to feel a little bit more realistic, I guess you could say. It's just a lot of time, a lot of work. What do you say? It's just time and money?
That's right. Can do anything. It's just time and money.
That's true.
Well, let's see what Chris has gotten done on his bus. Well, hi, Chris.
Just me.
On his bus today.
Lots and lots of help.
Oh my goodness! We're going to take a tour here. See what's going on. So this is looking really good. Now we have a little bit of cut-in stuff to do back here in the back. Piece of cake, no problem at all. Right there's his, this is the water input, and this is going to be for an outdoor shower, which is pretty cool. All the walls are looking really good. It's cabinet time.
Cabinet time. It looks really good.
Went through about a whole stack of lumber. They're like, I didn't even look at the price. 12 of them was $500, so.
It's $515.
Yeah, so not cheap, but got all the material sitting out there. And after we get that done, then it's going over and basically going over the computer animated drawing that I did, making sure everything's actually feasible, then starting the cabinets.
We'll make, oh, look at there, caught her yawning. And Ronan has been an awesome help today.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he's done really, really good, and we got this all looking great in here. I'm very proud of the way it turned out, Chris. It looks nice.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Looks like a home now.
Yep. So we just I still have the ceilings to do. The main thing is to get the cabinets in and get everything functioning.
But since we had the walls, brought the walls down a little bit lower, we can always go in and do the lights, do the ceiling later. And that's one of the reasons why it's all a little bit lower, because not exactly sure exactly how it's going to be done. But if we get the right binda board, it's not going to matter, because the binda board can come down about an inch, make this, even if we get one piece in the top and two separate binda boards just to get that really aggressive turn to them, we can do, you know, runners all the way down, because we have this wiring harness. Obviously lights are going to be ran back here, and like I mentioned before, the goal is to make it accessible 5-6 years down the road. If I want to add some accessory something to the bus, have this avenue from the front to the back.
And this will be where all the electric comes in here. And this will have a little cabinet here so that all of his electrical equipment can be there. But his batteries will be here between, under the raised floor. And we'll put a quick access little door there so he can get to them easily. Mm-hmm. You're my favorite.
Good. I'm glad.
Well, we got quite a bit done on Chris's bus today. This is his back floor that goes over his wheel wells and over his water tanks. So he has 200 gallons of fresh water tanks right back here. And we're ready to build the bed frame. This is the access area over here for the front of his water tanks to get all of his plumbing hooked up, which will of course hook up to this area, which is the inlet for the water. And of course this is a setup that he has for an outdoor shower. We framed this in today. Bathroom and shower. This is the access door for the batteries. So all of his, he will have lithium-ion batteries, and they'll all be right there. This area will look through the door instead of through the wall. This is where his stool will be. Nature's Head composting toilet. And we will be setting up his shower right here in this area. We ran out of materials to build that wall, but we'll be setting up the shower right here in this area. And then right here, this will be a enclosed box that faces only outside. That's where we will have the inverters and all of his electrical. So there's been an awful lot of changes in the last 3 days, and it's beginning to look like home for Chris. So that's pretty cool. Well, started the pickling process, and we put in a couple walls. Mr. Chris got a fresh haircut. Woo-hoo.
Getting hot. Just trying to do this pickling.
Which basically lightens it up, makes it a little whiter in here, and it looks really nice. And hi, how you liking this, huh?
Excited.
So we've
Excited to see you.
got some walls going. I think it's rather exciting.
Looking like a home in here.
Yes, it is. And let's see.
Got the bed. Kobe's and I will be sleeping in the bus tonight.
Oh, wow.
The
Sounds
first time
fun.
Not sleeping in here on a sleeping bag in between the wheel wells.
Hey, are you ready to sleep in the bus?
I think it's a
Yeah,
yes.
I think it was a yes.